The only prepared speech we have today is from Nanette. She's going to be doing a presentation from the Professional Speaker Manual. Her objective is to learn how to evaluate audience feelings and establish emotional rapport, learn and use the professional techniques necessary for a successful keynote presentation, develop a speech style and delivery that effectively inspires and moves the audience to adopt your views as a collective reaffirmation of its own. And the title, A Meaningful Life. Help me welcome Nanette Barron.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. How many of you remember the sweepstakes? Egg McMahon's sweepstakes. You'd see him on TV, knocking on someone's door, and then they'd open it, and he'd tell them they won a home or they'd won something, and then you'd see all this emotion. Well, as a little child, I used to watch that on TV. And rewind a little bit. I always loved money. Everyone in my family knows I love money, and they know I've always loved the idea of becoming rich. So when I watched that on TV, I was really inspired. So one day I was sitting at the kitchen table with my mother as she was opening up her mail and paying bills, and I see her ready to throw away the Ed McMahon brown paper bag looking envelope. Mom, you can't do that. Let me get it. So I open it up and I see all the magazines you need to buy and all the things that they bait you with to enter the sweepstakes. I say, Mom, you could win. All you have to do is buy this. Nanette, I'm not going to do it. But Mom, we could become millionaires. Nanette, give it to me, please. She snatches it, tears it up, and throws it away. And it got me to thinking, as I got older, that was the only way I really thought you could achieve what you wanted in life. You could really have what you wanted, either winning the lottery, winning a sweepstakes. I also used to go to McDonald's when they had their Monopoly game and get more stickers than I needed to fill up that. I always knew I was going to win. But it also made me realize that in life, I was taught that you get a job and you either resign yourself to your lot in life, or you hope and pray to win a sweepstakes, a lottery, or whatever, to really achieve what you wanted in life. But today I've really come to realize that we create our lives. And it's not just figuring out, okay, what can I do with what I've been given, but really figuring out, what do I really want? And then from there, moving backwards. I was listening to Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret. This was a recording that went gold a long time ago. He told the story of his childhood and him being in the same position as I was, always asking around about becoming successful. And one question he used to ask was about travel, because he wanted to explore the world. And he lived in a blue-collar neighborhood and grew up in a blue-collar family in Long Beach, California. And as he would go to the people in his neighborhood and ask, why haven't you traveled? They would immediately respond, I haven't lost anything there. What do I need to go there for? And he said that used to make him fume. But one thing he realized was that they didn't have the means to travel. So they never really thought about traveling in general. So that takes me to my first point. What do you really want in life? What do you really want in life? A lot of times, we work from the job we have and we live within our means. But I'm here to say, really look at those dreams that you sat there and said, oh, that's for rich people, or oh, that's for people who don't have children, or oh, that's for people who are retired and don't have a life, or what are those dreams that you push to the side with your excuses? Those dreams that scare you anytime you think about them. Think about those dreams. Those are the things that are going to support you to create your life. Think about the lifestyle you want. If it's not the lifestyle you have now, think about the glamorous things you've been thinking about. Think about the organizations you've wanted to give to. Think about all the big ways you can create your big life. And then go back from that. We don't have to live within our means. Let's create the lifestyle we want. And then work back from that. So figuring out what you want is really, really important. I just spoke to a friend this morning, and he's actually a friend and a client in real estate. I sell real estate. And this guy, we've been going on for about a year trying to find him property. The challenge is, anytime we get close to finding something, he travels to some part of the world that I never know of. And at first I got frustrated, but this morning as I was talking to him, I said, listen, you like to travel. I can barely get in touch with you to buy anything. Maybe you should put off this real estate buying adventure. Travel, take the photos you love, and share it with the world. That's what you love to do. A lot of people hear about real estate. They see the gurus on late night TV, and they see the men with the beautiful women surrounding them in a sunny Maui or something like that. And they're like, I'm going to be a real estate investor. But that's not for everyone. So as I was talking to my friend, I told him, maybe it's not real estate investing. You love photography and you love to travel. So this time he was going to Cuba in a few days. And I said, why don't you build your portfolio, create a book, or any kind of way you can share this gift you have with the world. I said, imagine a little kid opening up your book that you created, able to travel the world through your book. Isn't that exciting? So when we're looking at creating what you want, don't look at what you think is going to be successful, but look at what you really like. What is your real interest? What creates passion inside of you? What do you feel gets you riled up when you think about it? What gets you happy, excited, or what really pisses you off? These are the things that are going to support you to realize this is what I really want in life. Then from there, after you figured out this is what I want, you have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that there's no challenge in the way, there's no excuse that's keeping you from getting what you want. And not only that, you have to affirm it regularly. You can't just put out the dream that you want and then walk away and go on with your life without affirming it regularly. And the reason why you have to do that is because challenges will come up. When you start believing in your dream, this is when you start walking away from what your parents taught you, from what your teachers taught you, from what your friends taught you, from what television taught you. So you have to set time to affirm what you want regularly, because those people will come at you in the way they come at you. And I have an example of that. I know you guys always hear me talking about my dear father. And I've been in real estate for 5 years now. I've had my ups and downs, and I've had my challenges. So one day I'm talking to my father because our family just moved to Palmdale and I was coming back to Oakland to close business. I said, Dad, I'm going to Oakland, I'm going to close some business up and I'll be back.